What's up, TS? Oh, excuse me. So I'm gonna check my channel because it's telling me I had some comments. I go to look at the videos. There's no fucking comments. I don't know what they're doing. They're hiding the comments, I guess. I don't know. So today they tried it again. I'm glad they keep trying because they're just wasting their time at this point. So I go to the gym. Okay, I woke up, I think, a little too early. So I wasn't feeling good when I went there. I felt sleepy. But then I woke up because after I exercised, it woke me up. I get to Dunkin'. Whack job Smurf was there. With the Red Bull hand Smurf, that guy, same guy. I don't know what happened to that video. When he was harassing me at Dunkin', I went live with that, and for some reason I didn't keep it. I don't know what the hell I did with it. Anyways, he's been there for like 2 days in a row. He's just already there. So today he was there. I don't know what he was hopped up on. It was something. I don't know what it was. Sitting in the last seat, just looking crazy. So I sit by the window. It's like a little, it's not a seat. It's just, I think it's by the window thing. You know, when you walk to the window, you order, which is stupid because nobody usually orders that way. They usually come in, they pre-order. They never ring the bell, so it doesn't make sense to have that there. But his cart, he has like this little not shopping cart, but like a wagon. You know, when you bring your laundry to the laundromat, and there's a wagon, and in the back you can put your detergent. So some of them don't have that part, so use it for shopping. He has it like on the chair, on the other chair, so I'm not gonna sit next to him. And then somebody else was sitting in the seat that I usually like. So I was like, okay, let me sit in the corner. I'll get my not even have coffee. I had a refresher. I had the moonlight. Excuse me, moonlight something. I don't know. It was good. It's purple, and it had like foam. It was good. I had like a tuna melt on an English muffin. That was very good. So I wait for the food. I give him a few seconds. I'm like waiting for him to do stuff. 2 cops came in. I don't think they were real cops. I think they were traffic cops. He freaking fled. I never saw him run so fast. While I was sitting at the thing, I looked over and I saw a cigarette, like a lit cigarette. He just left it there, because he was gonna go out there and smoke, and then come back, because that's what they do. And he left. He was smoking a vape. So the day before, he was hopped up on like 4 or 5 drinks. He had iced coffee from across the way, a hot coffee from them, a Snapple, and then another drink, like a soda. Does he want diabetes? Because that's how you get it. Why would you drink 4 drinks in one day? That's what he did. He did the last time I saw him. He took sugar pills. They were like jelly beans. And they came in like a pill bottle. And he was sleeping. That one I think I put it up on YouTube. I know I saved it. I'll check. If I didn't put it up, I'll look for it and put it up eventually. But yeah. So Gold Boy didn't show up. Not in Dunkin'. I saw him walking in the neighborhood. Excuse me. So I guess they figured maybe he got tired, Gold Boy, and they said send this guy in. And he was acting erratic the day before, and then a traffic cop came in and he got spooked, and he had to run out. And then he came back in, but somebody was sitting in the chair, so he just left. He's wearing black sneakers with lime green shoelaces. And every time he sees me, he's like laughing, right? So it was like, it wasn't even the day before, it was Monday. I was with somebody, so he didn't say nothing, and the whole place was full of people. As soon as the person I was with left, he said he couldn't forgive God, and he hates God. I'm a Christian, and that's why he did that. They told him to do that. From day one, when he used to come around, he used to do that all the time. What is that? Oh boy. Piece of concrete's coming off. I better stay there though. The last time a piece of concrete came off, they did road work. They like broke up the whole street and repaved it. And then we had a piece over here fell off, and so I put it to the side near my gate. So, they were gonna break into the car. That's what that was. So, because that's how they did it the first time. It was a blackout, and they broke the car window, the left side of the window, with a piece of concrete. We didn't have a camera, so we didn't know who did it, but we figured it was Jillian, next neighbor. She used to love doing that shit. And she had broken into the car before. We had like a change purse with like quarters in it in the glove compartment. When I tell you the perps watch us, every time, whatever we do, they watch. So she was probably watching from across the street. Or her boyfriend from across the street was watching and told her. Either way. And, told her. And then she did that. So when I saw the pieces of concrete, I'm like, oh, she's going to do it again. So I took the concrete piece and I threw it in the garbage pail. Because, we leave the concrete by itself. If a piece of concrete falls, breaks, we either put it in a corner to put in the garbage pail. They actually do take it. Or we leave it there and then throw it in the garbage during garbage night. This time around, somebody in my house did put it to the side. They were going to throw it out. And then they're like, I saw it before I went to work in front of the garden. So I'm like, yeah, I figured that. And I think I made a video about that too back then. So I took it and I threw it out. So, yeah, so I guess they're going to switch around. A few days ago, Voodoo Smurf almost fell on the ice. He slipped a little. He was pissed off they had to be out there. Good, I don't care. You chose the evil side. You chose to gang stalk and make money off of that. And spend it on beer. So I don't feel bad for you. I don't have sympathy for the devil. Never will, never. Yeah, so they're getting desperate, listening to all these people. Now, I'm not going to record if there's other people there. Like, if I was by myself and he was doing stuff like that, I would have recorded it, like last time. But I'm glad that those cops came in. I think they were just traffic cops. But he got spooked and left. He ran out. I never saw him run so fast. I was like, thank God, Well, it's one way to, stay away from me. Before I even got there, when I was doing my exercises, there was some perps always come around while I'm over there. One guy took a packet of cigarettes that were empty, that were in one of the trees. He took it out and he put it back on the floor. Like, he just took it, he picked it up and then put it on the floor. Huh? If you're not going to throw it out, why would you put it on the floor? Just leave it where it is. I don't know if he's looking for free cigarettes or not. Probably. I was like, that's weird. Usually I see cop cars while I'm there. I didn't see any. And I got home. With a Dunkin'. When I left Dunkin', I saw a helicopter in the neighborhood. So I was like, oh boy, what the hell happened? They're on that shit again. Yeah, I don't know if you hear the noise in the background. It's the train. It's very loud. They hit me with some sort of the DW weapons because I fell asleep for like an hour on the couch after dinner. I was annoyed because I didn't want to fall asleep. You know? I think I'm going to take some Advil just in case they brought my body temperature up. I can't afford to get sick, so I was already sick, so I don't want to do that again. Once was enough. And there was a guy in the gym. He was already working out. Young guy. He was flexing in the mirror. It was the funniest thing. He was a really skinny guy. He pulled up his sleeve to show his arm. Like, when I go there and do my exercises, I'm just doing them, you know? I got 30 reps. My arms, my hands, and then I do the exercise bike. I like it. I actually do. I don't feel good when I don't exercise. So, anyways, I'm looking at him. I was kind of giggling, and the guy, the worker there was giggling a little. We were like, what the hell? It's funny because he was doing 6-pound weight, only one. You know, I actually only do 1 too, but I have 9 pounds. I know how to, it's very easy for me, actually. He's doing that, and I'm looking at, he has a Turkish eye amulet bracelet. The evil eye bracelet, so I already know like he was a perp. Because it's a gym for people who need to do, it's like physical therapy. Like, I had stuff going on in my life where I didn't do that beyond, you know, if I went to the hospital for it. I was like, okay, that's good. I do it twice a week, not bad. And then I walk to Dunkin' every day, so I walk up the stairs 3,000 times a day. Oh, my house. Got 2 flights of stairs, my house, you know, from outside to inside, so I get it worked out. It's not much, but it's something. And I have been losing weight, so I think they're getting annoyed about that. Oh, well. I can't just stop myself from doing the stuff that I need to do because they're getting annoyed. I'm glad they're getting annoyed. They should be annoyed. They should be very pissed off about my weight loss. If I tell you how much weight I lost, if I tell them how much weight I lost and show them the results on my phone, because, you know, they send you the results, they'd be very pissed off. All I gotta say is my clothes are getting baggy. So, exactly, they could go fuck themselves. I'm not letting them stop me this time. You know, it's like, it's ridiculous. You do something good for yourself, finally, and people get mad. Like today, we went to the grocery store. To 2 different grocery stores. We had to get groceries. And there wasn't that many people with camo on, but there was, you know? Like, there was enough. Usually I don't get gang stalked at the little grocery stores. The big ones, yes. Oh, that was my pipes. I don't know why they're so damn loud. That was a shower upstairs. I don't know if I caught that on camera, but, you know. See, I don't know. I gotta just, like, you know what it is, too? I'm in the house, and I'm doing stuff. I'm, like, trying to figure out what to do before I leave the house. I can't just leave the house. I have to do something first. So they're getting annoyed that I'm catching up on my chores. And then they're getting annoyed because I have a friend that comes with me twice a week to Dunkin'. So, you know what I mean? It's just like, well, the goat boy is saying, you fat, and he sounded like a fucking goat. He sounded like a goat when he said it. You all think they're the goat. They're not. Well, they are goats. They act like goats because they're evil. We're the lambs. The TIs are the lambs. That's actually a good thing. They're very jealous of us. We didn't tell you to take the coward way out. We didn't tell you to go to the wrong way. We actually told you should follow us. And you said, nah, like a goat. It's not my problem. Let them get there if they really want to another way. So that's where I'm at with them. And the best was last week I came home from physical therapy, and there was a red car, and he's standing by the garbage with the word "goat" on his shirt. He turned around, smiled, and he saw me pay for the car service. He turned around, he stopped smiling, and he turned around. Like, what the fuck are these people hearing about me, I can pay for my own things, so I don't know what they're thinking about me. Do they think I'm poor or something? I'm not piss poor. I'm just average poor. Everybody else, we're all in the middle class mostly. We're not, rich. We're rich in spirit. We're blessed in many ways. These people aren't blessed, and they're jealous of our blessings. And they try to take us down. You need to go down a peg. No, you need to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Gang stalking is not going to be going on for too much longer. Please don't do nothing to yourself because of them. They need to stop this shit. If they don't stop, somebody's going to make them stop. Do you know how many people I saw online getting pepper sprayed for doing what these perps are doing to people? They call them Karens. There was more than one video. It was like a compilation of videos of people doing stuff like the perps do. They get in your face and all that. And the other people pepper sprayed them. I think we should start carrying pepper spray or bear mace, something. So they come after us, so we can't really fight them because then we go to get arrested. They're going to call the cops on us. Even though they start the stuff, they're going to call the cops on us, whatever. So, they mess with my Wi-Fi, too. They like to hit the jammer on it, just so they can hear me yell at them. I told them off millions of times, go fuck yourself. You keep this shit up, I'm going to come after you. I'm going to find out where you live, because you know where I live. I'm going to find out where you live. Follow you home. They don't understand. They're going to mess with the wrong one day. And I'm all here for it. I want to see it. I want to see it and get a nice big smirk on my face for a change. There's that too. Go boy, he's waiting for me. He's smirking at me. What are you smirking at for? You are ugly inside and out. Especially if he's watching this right now. You are ugly inside and out, goat boy. He definitely has a crush on me because there's no fucking way he would do any of the stuff besides gang stalking. That's what that is, they have a crush on us. He's not the first guy that's ever had a crush on me that called me all kinds of names. What do you think that's going to do for you? It's not going to maybe turn around and go, hey, you want to go on a date? I don't want to fucking date you. Who the hell wants to date somebody that makes fun of them? They always pick the obvious thing. Like, I don't have mirrors in my house. I don't know I'm fat. Of course I know I'm fat. Pick something else to talk about. At least the homeless guy told me to kill myself 1,000 times. I'm not doing that, so he can go fuck himself too. They thought that was going to work. They really thought that was going to work. I'll be here in 2 weeks, you'll be dead. I was there and 2 weeks later. I was there the next day and 2 weeks later. And I'm still here, bitches. If you don't see me, it's because I got sick with something. Like, I just had the flu 2 weeks ago. So I didn't come out. The only time I came out was to get medicine. And then I got coffee. You know what? I hope they catch something. I'm not kidding. I am tired of their shit. They spent all these hours out in the snow and in the rain with no umbrellas, and they don't get sick. That's a vampire right there. How do you not get sick from being in the rain? The last snowstorm was Sunday. I came out to get coffee for a little bit before as it started to snow. It was so dark out. All I saw was Go Boy waiting for me. Like, are you fucking retarded? Why wouldn't you wait in the store where it's warm? They really are dumb. They're so fucking dumb. Let's see, it's 25 degrees out. Let me wait in the snow and the pouring rain. Because that makes sense to them. So dumb. They really are dumb. They think we're dumb. They're dumb. They think we're all dumb too. They're not. We're not dumb. They are. I'm tired of this shit. I really am. And they definitely made it obvious for the perps to like screw with my channel. Because I'm not getting any notifications or of any comments that anybody's leaving on my channel. So I don't understand what's going on besides that. It has to be a perp. You know, it has to be like a lot of perps. I'm glad some people are subscribed to my channel, but if they're perps, I don't want you there. I only know of a few people that are on my channel that aren't perps. If you're a perp, get the fuck off my channel and mind your business. Keep scrolling, motherfucker. I gotta just check my computer. I could probably do it on the weekend. It's gonna be so cold now. We're supposedly having another snowstorm. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look through my albums over here and see if I can find the Whack Job Smurf video. I don't remember deleting it. I'm gonna double check. It has to be on here. I have so many videos and everything. My last computer had a virus on it. It deleted a lot of my pictures. Some vacation pictures. But I had them in photo albums. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I like to actually print pictures out. Like, I order them off online, and I print them out and I put them in photo albums. And, you know, I have them, you know, just in case they get deleted. Like right now, I'm looking at my photos from Florida. That was already 2 years ago. Sheesh, that went quick. 2023, I went to Universal Studios and Disney World. Ooh, I should wear my Disney World shirt next time I go to Dunkin'. Maybe I'll wear it on Friday after my physical therapy. They seem to get really mad when I wear that shirt. I can wear my ET shirt. I got an ET shirt. We went on that ride. It was cute, that ride. Oh, Universal Studios is very cute. They got the Minions, the Simpsons, Transformers, everything. SpongeBob, E.T. Very cool. It's a very cool place. Disney World was not hot because it was in April. I mean, there's like 1 or 2 days that was very hot, but that was it. It was not bad at all. It really wasn't. You know, I recommend going up to these places. Again, the public I recommend it. I recommend going on vacation if you can. You can't go to certain countries now because of the war, but just go to America. Go to Disneyland or Disney World, you know. These places are fun. Get your mind off of it. I got gang stalks in Maryland. I mean, I got gang stalked in Disney maybe once or twice. So Maryland, on the way there, I don't even know how many states away we were by the time we got there. But somebody tried to run us off the road. The cycle driver cursing us out, even though, you know, it was a 2-lane road. So, cursed us out. I look over on his license plate, right on the bumper, he had a freaking Freemasonic sticker. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. They love running people over. The driver of my family's car is probably one of them, so I don't know why you would run your own over. Does that make sense to you? Because it doesn't make sense to me. It's absolutely ridiculous. But they do, they run their own people over. So anyways, in Disney World, we were in the Haunted Mansion ride. I'm waiting in line, waiting. I look over. There's a guy walked in front of me with his wife. He had a Freemasonic ring. I was looking down. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, little things like that. I don't see them very often in my neighborhood. When I first started going to physical therapy, I saw them every time I went. Every single time. I would get from my house to, I don't even know, a block before the place I have to go to, and there would be a freaking Masonic car waiting. I know the license plate had it, not even just the bumper sticker. Oh, the license plate had it. I was like, that's creepy. But first of all, I am nobody to these people. So if they're threatened by me going to the gym and losing weight, who's afraid of me losing weight? I'm not afraid of myself losing weight. I feel good about myself. I mean, I guess maybe that's why, because I feel good about myself. Oh man, such a bad person because I feel good about myself. Yeah, I don't know this person for them to follow me like that. That was Ned Flanders' Hamlet. Because we used to turn the corner and we used to see him sit across the way. The car was on and he was driving. He looked over at me and smiled. Like, first of all, I don't know you, sir. Never saw you before that. And then within a month, he changed the color of the car. How do you have that much money to change the color of your car? And how do these people have so much time in their hands? They're willing to spend it watching other people. I never understood that. One time he parked on the same block as the place. So I was leaving, and I was about to go to the car service, and I see the license plates had them on, and I took video and a picture. I don't think I put them up on this channel. And the car was on. I didn't realize. And the windows were so tinted, I didn't even know the person was in the car. So I was recording and taking pictures. He zooms away. He runs, he drives away. So I'm like, bye, bitch. I get to Dunkin'. There was a Masonic car, a new one, pulling into this first spot. Oh, no, driving out of the spot, excuse me. He was driving out of the spot as we were pulling up to Dunkin'. OMG, they're so annoying. They were everywhere at one point. Why? I don't know. I don't know these people. I would never have known who these people were. Why? Because I found out about them online. So everybody's allowed to talk about things online. It's called free speech. So, I'm telling you, it's people that you used to know too. They're in these clubs and they're like, oh, I'm going to use that to my advantage. Which is also stupid because I guess it's not stupid because they're not getting found out. Like, I don't have definitive proof of who's behind this stuff. You know, who's in these clubs and everything. So, I think, my ex-friend John was one of them. Because how is it that he's got a really good job? Probably works from home. And then he just goes on the train all the time. Like, he used to follow me all the time. I used to get on the train, he used to follow me on the train. He had friends that followed me. I didn't think to record back then because I didn't think anything of it. I thought he was just a wacko following me, having his friends follow me. He would crank call my house every minute. We changed our phone number. He would crank call that number. Who's giving him this number? Our numbers. We didn't find out. And then after a while, it's just, who cares if he calls us? Block the number. We found out there was like this little box you could buy, and you plug it in your phone, and it blocks certain numbers. And he would always call from payphones, so I was always blocking those phone numbers. And then I made the number private. You had to dial certain numbers to get in. So it's like, that's what I did. And then I caught him crank calling me one day while I was out. He thought he was laughing his ass off. He thought it was funny. So I'm like, okay, you think it's funny, huh? And the light was so long, too, so I was like watching him the whole time. He didn't even run away. He hid by turning his body towards the phone. And he's like, oh, shit. And then I found out, from my parent that he had called, but they hung up by the time they answered. At least I got to find out that time. There's no more payphones. As soon as I got a cell phone, he knew about it. And Frank called it too. He used to do sex noises on the phone. And I recognized his voice, so I don't know why he thinks I'm dumb still. He used to crank call me and one other person we were friends with. He would huff and puff, and then he would say, words. And I'm like, I know it's you, John. Get a fucking life. He didn't get a life because he's still doing this shit. I'm sure he's making the sex noises to somebody else now. He can't do that to me because I kick his ass. I would totally go to his house and throw eggs at his house, something. I got him back. Don't worry, pretty lad. I don't do that now, but I did it back then. Because I found out one of the numbers he was calling me from was really his cell phone number. Like, I looked it up. So I put it for a good time, called John, and I put the phone number everywhere I went. So I hope he got bombarded by phone calls. That kept him busy, so he probably had a boyfriend. Like, good, keep him away from me for a little while. I wouldn't do that today. He would, but I wouldn't. My childhood bully. One day I put both their names together on a bench. John Hart's Brahm. Together forever. It washes off. It was like permanent marker, but it washes off eventually. Please use the right way worse shit with his giant permanent marker. Instead of a big one. He told me about that stuff, so. Anyway. Yeah, so they definitely hit me from the weapons today because I was so tired. I was exhausted when I got there, but then I woke up after I did the exercises, but I fell asleep after dinner. I'm like, oh, if I feel tired, I'll go home and take a nap. But I couldn't. We had to go food shopping. I had like nothing in the fridge left or in the closet. Like, oh, I think I should go food shopping now. Yeah. So. And they're doing like weird shit in my dreams. They put people I know personally in my dreams, right? They're mimicking the voice of the person and making it sexual. It's gross. I was like, no, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that with people I don't know. You know, it's creepy. They're creeps. They are. They're pretty much creeps. Very creepy people. And then the fucking whack job smurf who leaves a dime behind. I'm not picking that shit up. I don't want to touch what he touched. Maybe they were hoping that I would touch it. Nope. At least tomorrow I'll be with somebody. I'm going to Dunkin' as early as possible. Get some coffee. Maybe I'll get something to eat. I don't know. I try not to eat at Dunkin' every day. I probably won't get something like that because I'm going to eat breakfast tomorrow. If I wasn't eating breakfast and only eating lunch, then yeah, I would go and eat something. Like today, I knew I wasn't going to eat for a couple of hours, like a lot of hours. I actually was hungry, so I'm usually not hungry. Whatever. And hopefully, I don't know, I gotta check this friggin' channel. I don't know what's going on with it, but it doesn't make sense. I saw the analytics, whatever they're called. YouTube Studio. It said it's 44 comments. I'm like, where? Because I go into the YouTube Studio and it says content, and then try to look for comments, but they're not there. Like, I wrote a couple comments on my own videos. I don't know. It used to be so much easier to find the comments. Let me see if it shows it. Oh yeah, it's not easy finding the comments. It used to be. I don't know what happened. So I can't do it now. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. I don't know what this is. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with these comments. I don't know. It doesn't show any. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm at the comment section. It doesn't show any comments. No comments found. What? Whatever. Alright, I'm going to try to figure this out. Thanks for subscribing and watching.